Hi folks, Seth Koso here. Today I'm going to share to you the day I spent time with Virginio Ferrari. He is a famous Chicago-based sculptor, retired in Chicago. He is also a resident artist at Bridgeport Art Center. So I had a chance to interview him at his own studio, and also he showed me his current exhibit, Cosmos, on the fourth floor of the Bridgeport Art Center. So he's such a wonderful person, active at the age of 84, still sculpting, showing me his piece that he will enter at a contest in Italy, large metal pieces that he will be building like 10 foot. And he's showing me the sketch and he's showing me the model. Most of the time he makes his designs in a smaller scale, and then he builds them big. His works are all over Chicago. You'll see them on the street, highways, and I'm honored to spend time with him. And I actually help him with one of his pieces that's falling off. I have to get my little ladder from my studio and help
Stay
him
tuned.
reinforce.
Make sure
by
you watch
stapling
his explanation about
piece.
his inspiration about his exhibit Cosmos. And Mr. Virginio Ferrari is born he lived in Verona, Italy, and he came to the United States early 1960s.
Over here, he is showing me his sketch of his metal pieces that he's going to put in a competition in Italy, and that's the metal tiny miniature model, and that's how he makes his large pieces. He send them somewhere and they enlarge his design. So at the age of 84, he's very active. He's still doing what he loves to do. He keeps very positive. He said he was always being told that he's always a happy person, and that's what keeps him going. And right now, we're going to his exhibit on the fourth floor, and we're going to do a run through. And it's going to give me a little a run through of the exhibit. And right now, he remembers that he needs steps tool
a
for
little bit,
his
yes, short.
piece that's falling off. So he's borrowing
It's
my
not too high.
steps
It's
tool from
short.
my studio.
But if I go over,
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. I was going down to get that one.
I can get mine. All right.
We extend.
Huh?
We
Sure,
can.
I'll be back.
You have another possibility to see Cosmo on.
Okay, all right. Just talk about your piece.
Well, this is a show. They came together all last year, because I concentrate in this Cosmo, where I've been working on that project for probably 10, 15 years, but I was able to work directly on that last year because of the virus too. So I was kind of forced to be inside, and I really enjoy it because you can see on that painting, that is the Cosmo in general, the way I saw. And so I was able to do some large canvas and some large sculpture, like you can see here, or here, you see, on this.
Because everybody kind of knows you as a sculptor, but not much of a painter, right? So this is a very large piece of canvases that you're using this time.
Yes, or large pieces of a composition of a different element, So I use a different idea of the Cosmo. Then it came together to me And I just for the pleasure to say, I'm doing this section and I want to do that section. Now, we can go close to that drawing.
And tell me about Cosmo. Why you chose the...
Well, you see, Cosmos, this is the basic of the cosmos, the way I see it.
The
you know.
universe is Cosmo? Is that
Yeah,
what you...
this is the way we see now Cosmos, you see there, but you have to show, all those elements, those are different stars in the cosmos, So this is the winter sky. So this is what happens in the winter. So you see all the activity in the winter time. So, and then you have another to see Cosmo on the summertime. So you turn around this panel and then you get the Cosmo of the summertime. And this is something that I try to envision and show to me and to different people,
So your pieces kind of reflects a lot about the universe.
Most of the cosmos, yeah.
Most cosmos.
All what up in the sky, form, star, then we see, then we think they are just star, but there is life inside of that, So.
Do you have any favorite piece from this exhibit?
Well, there is.
Or all of them are your babies? That's how we are.
I call, it's like my sculptors, they are everywhere in Chicago,
Yes, I've seen them around.
Yeah, so once in a while I say to somebody or to some friend, like, you can be you want to come and see my children? So I take a group sometimes, 3 or 4 people, and we drive from the south to the north, to the west, to the east, and there you can see almost, most of my work.
So the children you're going to teach, they're 7-year-old. Are they going to be doing sculpture or painting?
No, they are little, they are in 2nd grade, and what they do, is, in general, they do drawing and things like that. And then they hear about this Cosmo idea. So the teacher called me and they asked me, can we bring this class, And I did that before with different classes, even from the university, the University of Chicago, the lab school, and bring it here to the studio so they can see directly how an artist he produces work, And sometimes I work in clay with them, sometimes I work with stone, just to show. And for some people, that will stay in mind all their life,
Right. That's how I got inspired when I was young. I meet artists.
Okay.
Established way
Correct.
back
Is that good
and
enough?
It's
had
good.
a chance
Perfect.
to. So this is the
Let me
part
get-
that I help him staple the falling part of his piece, and I have to get my stool upstairs in my studio and staple them, reinforce the corners, and I'm glad I was able to help him and spend some time. It's really an honor. So I reinforce and staple at least the top corners and the bottom. And as I got through the bottom right side, the staple gun ran out of staples. And that's the time that he looked at my cell phone stand, and asked me, oh, did you spend money on my phone? And I shared that I pay monthly with my Verizon carrier, and also the stand that I put my phone is also from NCICA. And he asked me how much. It's $120 I got from NCICA. Great pleasure and honor to interview Victorino Ferrari, and here I came back for my
step stool upstairs. And also, that's when I had a chance to really look at his pieces, and they are amazing. It's all about cosmos. Exhibit some of his works in New York and got invited here in United States until he's got an offer to be a resident artist and professor at University of Chicago. And he stayed here in Chicago and Italy. While he's teaching, he's here, and he still comes home, goes to Italy and get his inspiration. So he goes back and forth, very active and very committed with his art. I met him in Bridgeport Art Center. My studio is on the 5th floor, and his studio is down the basement. So around 2018, his son published a book, Virginio Ferrari, and I have a chance to get one of the book. He signed it, and it's a compilation of all his works, and it's written in English and Italian. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click subscribe, comment, or share. And it's an honor to meet Virginio Ferrari in person, spend time and learn from him. He's very kind-hearted, such a good professor, teacher, and mentor. Right? So
Yeah.
this is Cosmo.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao for now.
That's the book. I own that book. He signed it when he first got it out.
Yeah. You was the first one.
Yep.
Right.
5 basement.
Then you saw the video from the
Yes, that's why I got the idea. It's just a small, short video.
Yeah,
But now this is exclusive.
You got
I
the-
got the exclusive in.
Yeah, you got the cream of the cream.
Yes. I got the history right here.
So, Where we are coming, this is the basement.
Basement. This is, now we are entering his
We
studio.
enter in the fantastic studio.
This is his private studio.
And then this one here. You see, I have another one.
Wow.
It is better.
Oh,
I take this down, yeah.
look at all the pieces right here. We have the exclusive tour of his studio down the basement of Chicago at Bridgeport Art Center.
My number is 773. My number is 773.
Is it
You want a
ready?
pencil? I give you.
Yeah. He's going to write down his number, but I will not. I will cut it.